Hey, it's me Shark again with another Gear Chronicle video, probably like the 6th one by now. But that's not the point. So first of all, I just want to say that this idea has been going through my head a long time now. And with the Rebellion review, and especially the Order mechanic, I am all but sure that Gear Chronicle will drop the bind mechanic. So, now let's go through why. So, if you guys don't know, Gear Primarily Mechanic are superior riding a grade 4 from deck by using Lost Legends, and to use those grade 4 skill to the fullest, you must bind grade equal to the amount it needs for the card. For example, Mystery Flare need 3 grade to gain +1 drive, 7 grade to gain +1 drive and a crit, and so on. So now, let's look at the problem. The first problem, as you might be able to tell with, binding mechanic, you need to run a lot of high grade like grade 4, and especially Valkyrion that we've been running right now, and generate card that probably won't be run without the bind mechanic like Lipid, which means your great ritual will be very cramped, and that's obviously one of the biggest problem with Gear Chronicle, which resulting in lowering the ratio of grade 3 and grade 1 and sometime grade 2, which I talk about in my How Can Gear Become Competitive video, which I highly recommend you check out. And in that video, I propose having a grade 3 searcher, which I will not mention now, but you can go check it out, which is a common argument when it comes to fixing gears. But I think we've been looking at this all the wrong way. Just fixing this problem, we've been looking at the wrong way. Because we're about to get one, as Steam Breath Dragon is confirmed. You might say this is brilliant, but think about it. It would really help? Will it really fix gears? Which grade 1 are you going to replace? Are you going to replace with Wedge Move Dragon? I don't think so. Promptly Worker? Can you afford to lose your only recycle? Because I can't. I already tested it out. No, you can't. I mean, of course, we can get Steam Breath with recycle skill and a grade 3 searcher skill, but I doubt it. I doubt we would have that. Now we of course can just get everything. We can get a grade 3 searcher, we can get a consistent bind, we can get a great enchanter in the bind zone, but there's an easier solution. Just get rid of the bind mechanic, which I think is what Bushiroad is aiming for. This has been highly hinted to me when I saw Rebellion skill. Now let me first say I did talk about it in my old video about Rebellion, but I'll explain it a bit more. So according to the episode, Rebellion doesn't seem to require bind grade to activate any of its skill. Of course there is its own skill by lowering the hand, but this seemed to tell me that great binding won't be necessary anymore, which is good for a lot of reasons. The first simplest reason is that you don't need to be forced into running many high grade card, especially Valkyrion, which give us a more bigger space, and also by not supporting more consistent binding, Mystery Player won't be a problem. And that's probably the biggest problem I have, and I think Bushiroad have right themselves into a hole when they created Mystery Flare, because Mystery Flare 19 grade skill is just so damn good. Just get an extra turn. Like, if you support bind too much, just think of an extra turn on your first ride. That's probably too much, and that's what they're trying to avoid. That's why I think they're trying to get rid of the bind mechanic, and I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna have more consistent gears with many lesser grade 4, maybe one copy each, like kind of like Highlander, not the stack itself, just the grade 4, and many options to go to. But they're not gonna have like what we have now. They're not gonna have like big thing. They're just gonna be like a normal deck, which is maybe just a bit more with grade 4, kind of like Exculpate, but a bit more consistent in riding the grade 4. I think that what they are trying to do, because this would have been just a argument that I have. This would have been just a theory I might have, which I do come up with those things a lot. I did come up with this a long time now, but the thing that sealed the deal is when they review a new mechanic called Order Card. If you don't know what the Order Card is, it's supposed to be a spell/item card that will be put into the main deck. You can run 4 copy each, and they can have a grade and tell us You can only discard this when you have the right grade, which I think is a cool mechanic, but it's gonna be run in the main deck. Deck in each clan is already breaking us, especially Gear Chronicle. If they don't drop the bind mechanic, or they don't get consistent binder, which you can clearly tell that just get rid of binding is much more easier. You can tell that we're gonna have a big problem. Gear Chronicle is gonna have a big problem. They're not. I don't think they're stupid enough to let like if G reboot is really coming to let their main protagonist have like the biggest deck ever, and doesn't really sell the deck, you know. I mean, I really don't think they're gonna. I really don't think they continue with bind mechanic. If they're gonna keep supporting by bit. Maybe Mystery Flare, Bind Rush will be more like a tech deck, kind of like Highlander, and the real deck is gonna be the consistent gears with new order card, which I think gear would have a better rotation with. I mean, as much as I love bind, it caused too much problem with gears. It forced gear to run Valkyrian of all things. It forced gear to fucking run Valkyrian. Just think of that. I mean, I really like the bind mechanic and what they're trying to do, but they also write themselves into a corner with Mystery Flare. Because if they would have not created Mystery Flare, I would have think, okay, they could just put Bind even further. It's fine. They need to do a lot of things, but it's not that much. But if you support Bind too much, who's gonna be the next problem for you? It's gonna be Mystery Flare. So that's why I think they will get rid of the Bind entirely. Well, not entirely, maybe just a few support at a time, and just get rid of the bind mechanic for the main deck. I don't think Gear's gonna do with the bind mechanic anymore. This is gonna go for like stride base into like the main deck grade 4 of course. And that's what they probably gonna try to show with the tiger stuff and make people excited for the tiger stuff. So when they release the Chrono stuff, it doesn't feel as bad. Or maybe Gear Chronicle will have a bit of bind, but not too much. I really doubt they're gonna do the bind thing because it's just caused too much problem for them. But I might be thinking too much into it. I like to do these kind of discussion video. I don't see many do it. Like I see people discuss card and stuff. But I just like to do these kind of video, just talk about my opinion, just talk about my theory. Just talk about everything, the clan I love, and I feel like you guys want to know my opinion of the clan I play as a main clan. Because I feel like Gear Chronicle doesn't have that kind of player who tell about it. Because there are many YouTuber who play Gears in a main. I can name like 5, but they don't really discuss. They just talk about the newest thing, which I do talk sometime, but I don't really do video about product release. I only really talk about clan that I play, or talk about I'll do gameplay, do stuff, but I don't really talk. Or sometimes I just make a deck for random for sound cool, so let's do it. But I usually just stick with what I got. I stick with Gears, I stick with Neo, I stick with Naru, and that's it. I don't go overboard with all the clan. Oh, I'm gonna talk about this, which I feel like I want more variety. I feel like different fight. Solomon stuff is already enough. Vanguard Insider and stuff too. Because in Vanguard Insider always state that he is a gear main, and I do believe him, but I just wish he make more gear based video. Like I think he upload a rise and fall of gears, but that's just the history of gears. I mean, I don't really care about the past anymore. I understand why this is a problem and why gear has probably been restricted because of the past, but I feel like I want to know about the future. I want to know what they're speculating. I want to know what they think. And yeah, I might be talking about this too much because I feel like Gears. I feel like when I was playing Gears, I feel like I want someone to do this kind of video reviewing Gears, kind of like what Different Fight do with his weekly countdown with Dimension Police. That's probably why I started making video in the first place. I can't find a person who would talk about Gears and just a gear main in general, so I decided to be one instead. I know, it's a bit weird, but it's cool to me. I like making this video sometime. Well, it's probably stupid of me to make this video on Monday, since tomorrow is probably gonna be a product stream. Not product stream, I mean Steam for the Chrono Trigger review. So there's gonna be a lot of video coming, and I'm gonna be busted. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. I ramble it a bit too much. You can just watch the like 7-minute video. I think you probably get all the information. I think I ramble an extra 2 minutes, but you know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. What do you guys think about Gear getting rid of their mind mechanic? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm pretty close? Or do you not like getting rid of mind mechanic? What do you guys think? And leave your comments down below. I really want to know what you thought. And yeah, and remember, keep playing.